Hey, good morning, guys. Here's your trash talk from the tiny house of rock in beautiful and historic Old Hickory Village right outside of Nashville, Tennessee. Man, well, first of all, man, spring has sprung. It's starting to feel even more like summer. It's awesome around here. So this morning I saw a post from one of my favorite authors, John Acuff. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about him before. Hey, I may or may not have. Is there such a thing as like an author crush? Anyway, whatever. He's a good looking dude, don't mind saying. Anyway, but he had a post that he posted specifically about regret. And I've been thinking about this. This is something that we can all get sucked into. So regrets, yeah. So first of all, if you don't have any regrets, I'm going to say you've probably lived a really boring, uneventful life because it means you never tried anything. Yeah, we're all going to have things that we regret doing. But what you can't do is let that regret take up residence. You learn from it, okay? You learn from it. That's what regret's purpose is. It's not to drive you down, and it's not to keep reminding you of something that you did that didn't work out, or somebody that you hurt, or somebody that hurt you and you regret trusting them. Here's the deal. You learn from it. Regret does not need to be something with which I think a lot of us, and I'm saying us because I have been through this recently, it's almost like regret is this great big stake, and then you nail it into the ground, and then you tie a rope to it, and you tie the other end of the rope to your ankle. No, you're not coming out, buddy. Talk about regret. I let the big Pyrenees out. These little yappers out there running around in the street, they're going to regret coming out of their yard. But yeah, so regret's like this thing. It's like a stake, and you tie yourself to it, and then you wonder why you can't move. Well, it's interesting because regret basically is there to teach us, but it's not there to hold us back. And what I think sometimes we don't realize is, you ever wonder why those big old elephants in the circus, as big as they are, they can be held in place with a single stake and a single rope? It's because from the time that they were very, very little, they stake them there and they tie that around that rope. And when they're little, they're not powerful enough to pull it out. And by the time they get to be huge, they just know rope around the ankle means don't move. They don't realize that at any point in time they could pull it up because they're elephants. I think we don't realize that we have the power over regret. That thing that you've staked yourself to, you can pull it right up out of the ground, learn from it, and move on with your life. So there's your metaphor. You are like an elephant in the circus. That's right. I somehow managed to use regret and elephants in the same, I don't know. Hey, listen, and I haven't had nearly enough coffee, so y'all, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you that's not too bad. That's not too bad a stretch. Anyway, so there's the deal. Do not live with regret. Don't stake yourself into one spot because of regret. Learn from it. Pull it up out of the ground and move on. And I will tell you again, I don't think that, I know people say you're not supposed to have any regrets. I say, you know what, if you never had any regrets, it means you never really tried anything. That means you never really lived a life. You're gonna have regrets. Learn, move on, there you go. Hey, so if you're watching this, wherever you're watching this here, hop over to Facebook and check out the charging station, the page that where I post all manner of encouraging and motivational things. And if you're really excited about it, hop into my closed group. It's called Gigawatts, where we help pump each other up about our dreams. I appreciate you guys checking out Trash Talk. And listen, if you forget everything else, you got to remember this. I love you. God loves you. There's nothing you can do about it. Now get out there and get after it. Peace.